Billy. You done? Thank you. Good morning, I hope you're doing well. It is week 1, day 7 of the 6-week meal plan. It is a Sunday and I am so looking forward to my Sunday dinner later. I've got some fruit on top of some yogurt and I've got 2 teaspoons of honey as well. It's 1 cent per teaspoon, so I've got 2 cents worth of honey here. The yogurt I use is this one from Aldi. It's just a 0% fat Greek yogurt and that is sin-free. After I've had my breakfast, I'm gonna go and get ready, go shopping for what I'm gonna need next week. I'm just hoping that the rain outside stops because it is absolutely horrible out there. So when I'm going through the shopping list, because the shopping list that you get on the meal plan covers absolutely everything that you'll need for that week, some of the stuff you'll still have left over from last week. So I'm just gonna go through the shopping list, see what I've still got and take them off the shopping list, and then I'm gonna go to Aldi and then I'll come back and I'll show you everything that I've got and how much it cost me. If you do want to join me on this journey, then you can go and download the meal plan, which is in the description below. As well, I post my meals on Instagram of what I eat. I'll leave a screenshot here and a link in the description below for that as well. I really hope that you enjoy this video. If you do, then please give it a thumbs up and hit that subscribe button below. You can hit the bell as well if you want to be notified for when I upload. If you are doing this journey with me, then your first week is basically complete. And well done, everyone. I would really love to see any progress pictures that you take or any food that you might be making. Just tag me on Instagram. So tomorrow obviously is the weigh-in, so I'll be recording that as well, so you can see exactly how I'm doing on the plan. So I'm going to have my breakfast and I'll see you a bit later on. So here is my weekly shop. I'm going to go through everything and show you what I've brought for this week. So starting with these Village Bakery wholemeal pitters. You can have one of these for your healthy bee, and then I'll just freeze the rest. These are for the pitta pizzas. I've brought some more Greek yogurt for my breakfasts, and some more strawberries and blueberries. I've got some mushrooms there, which are speed food. I was supposed to get the pepperoni slices, but they didn't have any in the Aldi that I was on. They're all sold out. So I picked up the chorizo ones. So I just scanned them quickly and they're only half a cent per slice. So I've just picked them ones up instead because I quite like chorizo anyway. So that is fine. Then I've got my mixed taco beans, which are sin-free. I've bought some more eggs. I've bought some Jaffa Benefit bars. I really enjoy these. You can have 2 of these for your healthy bee, or they're 3 cents each. I like the Jaffa ones because they've got little bits of like orange in them. They taste a little bit like the middle of the Jaffa cakes. Obviously they're not like Jaffa cakes because they're like a cereal bar, but they've just got that chocolate orange taste to them. I bought some halloumi, which you can have 40 grams of for your healthy A. And I've got some lean bacon medallions, which are sin-free. I just prefer getting the bacon medallions because they're a lot easier than buying bacon and cutting the fat off, just because you end up with a bacon medallion anyway, so I buy them ones. Then I've got the skinny pork sausages. These are half a cent each. These are actually really nice thick sausages as well. Like usually the lower cent sausages tend to be dead skinny, but these are a decent size, so love them. I've got a tin of baked beans. I've got my 5% lean beef mince, which is sin-free. I've got a yellow pepper for my taco stuffed peppers coming up, I think that's what it's for. I picked up some more cherry tomatoes, which are speed food. I picked up a sweet potato. I was supposed to get a smaller one than this, but they didn't have one smaller, so this one will have to do. Got some wafer thin ham, which is sin-free. Chicken breast, which is free. I've got 2 of those, so I've got 4 chicken breasts there. I've picked up some semi-skimmed milk. I usually get skimmed milk, but they didn't have any of the red top milk in this size, so I just picked up the semi-skimmed instead. You can have 250 ml of this for your healthy A. I picked up 2 of the Sun Quench double strength summer fruit squashes. These are sin-free. I can't stand having water on their own, so I like to have this in my drinks. I bought some asparagus. I also picked up some courgettes, and I didn't even realise till I got home that this one's broken, but it doesn't look like it's off, so I'm not gonna worry too much about that. I picked up some romaine lettuce. Again, I was supposed to get sweet gem lettuce because I'm making some like fajita style things, but the wrap is the lettuce, so I picked up these because it's got the right general shape to them. And then I've picked up some of the yogurts. So the raspberry and cranberry ones are 1.5 cent each, and the strawberry ones are 1 cent each. Then I've picked up sliced mixed peppers from the frozen aisle. I've got these just because I find them a lot easier than buying whole peppers and slicing them up, and I think that's just because I'm a bit lazy, but yeah, you literally just cook these straight from the freezer, which are dead handy. And then I bought a vegetable medley as well from the frozen aisle, and that is everything that I've bought for this week. My bill for this week came to £37.47. I'm going to put all of this away, and then I'm going to start making my roast dinner, which I'm so excited for. I'm starving now, like absolutely starving, so I'm going to quickly get this away and then start making it. Excuse the washing in the background, but Billy has been looking into the sink for ages. Are you okay? No. So for my Sunday roast, I've got my chicken breasts, which are sin-free. I'll be using one of those. I've got my frozen veg, which I'm just going to be boiling. I've got 2 smallish potatoes. I'm going to have some mash this week, just because I fancy mash over roast potatoes for today. And I've also got some of the JD Seasonings perfect roast potatoes. To make the mash, I usually put a splash of milk in, just to make it a little bit creamier, and then I add the roast potatoes before I mash them. Honestly, it makes your mash taste incredible. So yeah, the JD Seasonings perfect roast potatoes. I'll leave a link to their website below. You can also use the code JessGets20 to get 20% off your order. So yeah, would highly recommend these. I've got my Yorkshire puddings here. These are the Aldi's Just Like Grandma ones. They are 2.5 cents each. And then the Quick So sage and onion stuffing balls. Now these are 2.5 cents per serving, and it says on the back that 45 grams is 1 serving, but I only use 25 grams of it. It'll only work out as 1.5 cents for the stuffing that we're going to use. And then I've just got some vegetable gravy granules, which I've had left over. I'm going to be using 1 or 2 teaspoons of this, depending on how I feel at the end, and it's 1 cent per teaspoon for this. First thing I'm going to do is I've preheated my oven to 200 degrees Celsius, and then I'm going to be popping my chicken breast in along with I'm going to make up my stuffing and then put that in as well, and they go in for about half an hour. So my maths is absolutely terrible, but the instructions here basically tells you how to make the full sachet, but obviously we don't need the full sachet. So for 45 grams per serving, except we're using 25. For the whole thing you use 425 mils of water, but divide that by 12 if it's 12 servings. So it's 35 mils of water for if you were using 45 grams, but because we're using only 25, I wonder if maybe it's only like 20 mils of water might be alright. We'll have to see. If there's not enough water, then I'll just add a little bit more, but yeah. So I'm going to first be trying out 25 grams of the mixture with 20 mils of water. So I've got my chicken breast there, and those measurements, which I was talking about earlier, they managed to make it 2 fairly decent sized stuffing bowls. So yeah, I think that was 30 mils of water with 25 grams of the stuffing mix, and for those 2 stuffing bowls is 1.5 cents. Meanwhile, I'm just gonna peel my potatoes and pop them in the pan, ready for when they need to be boiled. I usually do this when the chicken and stuffing have about 20 minutes left. So my potatoes are done. I've just drained them off, and I've just added a little splash of milk and some of the perfect roast potatoes seasoning. I'm just going to mash this up, and then I'll drain my veg. I've also prepared my gravy as well. This is 1 teaspoon's worth with about 50 mils worth of water, and then I'll be ready to get the chicken and stuffing out of the oven. Oh my god, I nearly forgot to put my Yorkshire pudding in. So these only go in for 6 minutes, so whilst I'm serving up the rest, I'm just going to pop one of these in the oven. But generally, put these in 6 minutes before you're due to serve up, because yeah, now I'm gonna have to wait for my Yorkshire, but never mind. And there is the finished roast dinner. I absolutely cannot wait to sit and eat this. So I'm gonna very quickly go through what everything is and the sin values. So we've got a chicken breast, which is sin free, the mashed potato, which is also sin free, and the JD seasonings roast potato seasoning in it. So yeah, that's sin free. You've got your speed foods on here, so your carrots, broccoli and cauliflower. The Yorkshire pudding is 2.5 sins and the stuffing bowls are 1.5 sin. The gravy on top for the 1 teaspoon of gravy granules is 1 sin. I'm gonna go and sit and eat this and I'll check in with you later. Good evening. So it is a little bit later on. It's about 7:30 now and I'm gonna have some tea. It is a little bit later than I would usually eat. However, the dinner that I had earlier on kept me full for ages. So I'm just gonna be having a chicken stir fry for tea. I'll show you what the ingredients are. So yeah, I'm gonna have some tea and then I think I might run a bath and watch some Netflix, maybe with a cup of green tea, and just have a little bit of a nice kind of cozy Sunday evening watching a film in the bath. I think it'll be quite nice. So I'm gonna make me tea now. I'll show you what I've got for the ingredients. So it's literally a chicken breast fillet there, which I'm gonna be frying. 4 Seasons mixed vegetables. Now I didn't actually realise I had this in the freezer, but it's I think this one's got carrots, sweet corn, peas and green beans by the looks of it. So I'm going to be having that as the veg, and then 2 tablespoons of soy sauce, and I'm going to be using spray light on the pan. So this is my dinner ready. It's just chicken stir fry, sin free, and I'm gonna have this. The bath is running at the minute, so I'm gonna go and eat that and then pop in the bath and get ready for bed. So I've just got out of the bath and I'm just chilling in the lounge on the sofa and I'm gonna watch a film. I'm actually gonna watch How to Lose a Guy in 10 Days, which I haven't seen in years and I know that I love it. So yeah, I can't wait to watch that. But I thought I would just summarise the week and how it's been for me. I have always found like starting again really difficult, and I'll last like a day, maybe it's even till lunchtime on the first day before I start cheating again and just being completely off plan. So starting a new plan for me, I'm not gonna lie, it was a little bit daunting, just because obviously this is a plan that I've created and that I'm like documenting all the way through, so there's a lot of pressure for us to stay on it, but at the same time it's good because it also means that like I can't not stay on plan, because if I then go and cheat and don't lose weight, then like what is the actual point in this series? So yeah, but generally I think the week's gone really, really well. I haven't been off plan at all, and I think because the way that I've done the plan, I've tried to make sure that the meals are like something which is going to keep me full, and that I've got like enough to snack on throughout the day, because I'm definitely a bit of a snacker. So if I was going to slip up anyway, it would be on snacks. So I've made sure that I've got snacks to have. I really hope that you guys have enjoyed the first week as well. If you have been following along, then I'd love to know how you've been doing. Just let us know in the comments. I love having a little read. Yeah, so I'll be weighing in tomorrow morning, which obviously I'll be filming. So I'll set up the camera and things before I even step on the scale. So it will literally be like a live reaction. How awkward would it be if I lost no weight? If you do enjoy my videos, then please give them a thumbs up and go and hit the subscribe button below. If you want to be notified of when I upload next, then just hit the bell as well. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you tomorrow.